大家好，今天首先是莱瑞亚财富管理公司创办人兼总裁莱瑞亚先生谈谈他对美国退休基金在投资加密币市场的应对策。
The fact that we can bring in new investments into the 401k, and it's not just crypto. Obviously, crypto is the more noted, but you have private equity, a couple of other investments. But if anything, the more investments you have, sometimes the more confusion can take place. But we could also see more opportunity to make money. And that has been the big thing. The crypto has kind of been waiting for is, can we get into more areas and make more money, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any of the big boys or small guys out there. There is also more risk. So you need to be cognizant of that in your 401k, especially in your retirement funds. I would not put any more than 2% into this new holding if and when it becomes available to you. But at the same time, you got to be in it to win it, as they say in the lottery. Of course, you have more risk. Anytime you put something that has, let's just give it say it made 50% in the last 2 months. Obviously, it can go down 50 or 100% in 2 months, so you have to look at that risk. You have to be aware of it. But at the same time, if you don't put a lot into it, as far as your 401k, small percentage, you're not going to hurt yourself, in my opinion. I think that 401ks will be slow to adopt this at first, but once it gets up and running, you put a small percentage in it, and it should enhance the portfolio return. Uh, Probably by anywhere between 2 and 10%, depending on the amount that you put in. But I would not bet the farm on these things at this current point. It's still kind of newish, and for an unsophisticated investor, you are putting something into the mix that can or cannot make you money. But at the same time, I mean, I've seen people invest their whole, I know a guy the other day I was talking to sold his house and put it all into crypto. Now he had financial means, but to putting a ton of money into something, I find that most people don't understand. Yes, there is the capacity for it to make money, but at the same time, you can't bet the house on it. You have to be prudent, you have to be wise and strategic with your monies. Yes, it has its place in a portfolio setting, but I don't think it should be the biggest part of your portfolio, even though it can make some significant returns in a short period of time. But once again, there is a flip side. The more, and we just saw it recently, we had a huge run up in the coins coming up, and now they've pulled back. So you also have to remember that this is 24/7, this investment.
Mhm.
So you could be sleeping and you're up 20%, and when you wake up, you could be down 3%. So, that's just part of the problem and the challenges. But yes, of course, you can make money, but I don't agree that this is the only way to do it.
加密媒体今年广泛传播的令比特币市场投资人忧虑的消息是，比特币开采系统可能会面临被业界称为是51%的攻击，或是双花攻击的可能性。比特币是以 Proof of Work 工作量证明的开采方式运作，这种方式导致任何人或公司都需要巨大的计算力和认证员的参与，才能够控制转账和记录的程序。但是目前有资料显示，两大开矿公司，一家是美国的 Foundry 开矿公司，掌握 33.63% 的哈希率，也就是算力，而中国开矿公司蚂蚁矿池掌握 10.94% 的哈希率，总共超过了 51%， 所以有能力联手操纵开矿程序。不过业界认为 51% 攻击的可能性非常小，因为比特币价格会因此而暴跌，同时攻击行动的成本超高，对任何一个开矿公司来说都是百弊而无一利，所以发起攻击的开矿公司本身也会遭受巨大的损失。 但是有这个弱点的存在，仍然是业界感到有必要采取改革的措施。据 Decrypt 消息报道，英国北威尔士警方目前在对一桩价值280万美元的比特币诈骗案进行调查。案情为一名诈骗犯伪装成高级警方侦探，打电话给受害人，通知在近期被抓获的犯罪分子手机上有该受害人的个人信息，敦促受害人立刻上一个特定的网站，当然这个网站是假造的，将个人的隐私信息，包括硬件数字钱包的恢复码以及密码输入，以防止罪犯入侵。结果受害人的钱包因为输入之后被洗劫一空。警方呼吁投资人一定要高度警惕加密币投资机构、交易平台、智能合约投资项目等机构和组织和警方都不会主动打电话给任何人，要求任何人采取紧急行动。所以大家在接到这样的电话、邮件、短信之后，千万三思，不可轻信任何人。谢谢收看。